What sort of food did you eat?
What sort of food?
Yes.
I remember we always had lots of vegetables. Lots of vegetables.
Anything like potatoes?
Yeah, potatoes, cabbage, Swedes, and that sort of stuff. And also remember, because of the war, there wasn't a lot of meat about, unless you had money. And we used to eat a lot of rabbit. A lot of rabbit. And I also remember a thing called powdered egg. It used to come in big tins. It was like a yellow powder. And that used to come from Canada. Because certain people in Canada and America, they sort of adopted a family, and they used to send food parcels and things over. We used to eat scrambled egg. Didn't have much fruit. I don't remember much fruit.
Did you get any treats of some sort?
Any treats?
Yes.
Not really. No. Not really, because it was war, you know. I mean, it wasn't a very nice time, so we didn't have any treats at all, really.
What did you do for fun?
Well, I was born in 1940, which is just after the beginning of the war. So throughout the war, I was quite small, you know. So the only fun I had was playing with other children on the estate where we lived, which was in Shepherd's Bush, West London. And fun, yeah. And we used to listen to the radio. We used to listen to the radio because there wasn't television in those days. And there was a program called Dick Barton, Special Agent. He was like a James Bond. Also, Just Williams used to be on. Just Williams, used to like that.
Did you ever witness any houses getting bombed?
Did I witness anyone getting bombed?
Or did you witness just any bomb sites?
I heard the bombs, obviously. I didn't actually see bombs land, but because they used to come over maybe at night time, but I used to hear them. I could see the flashes and the lights and everything, you know. And if we went out the following day, and a couple of streets away, some places got flattened. Yeah, they got direct hits. I remember that.
Was it like in the Andersons shelter?
Well, we didn't have an Anderson shelter. Because an Anderson shelter is a small one that people used to erect themselves in their back gardens. But the shelter we used to go in was underneath the ground in front of the flats that I lived in. And used to go down a flight of stairs, and I suppose it would hold about 30 or 40 people. And it had bunk beds down there where you could sleep, if you could sleep. And we used to stay down there in the evenings. If there wasn't any bombing, we wouldn't go down there, obviously, you know, but if the bombing got very bad, then we would. It wasn't very nice. It smelled of damp concrete, because it's all made out of solid concrete, you know.
Well, it must have been terrifying if you were scared of the dark, I think.
Well, it wasn't dark out there, they had lighting. But it wasn't very nice for people of my age, you know, young children. But there we are.
Did any of the houses on your street or flat get hit?
Not on our flats, but there were some houses a couple of streets away got flattened. They got bombed, and we lived near a couple of factories that used to make aircraft parts, airplane engines and bits and pieces, and they got bombed. I remember that, and I also remember the siren when there was a raid coming. You used to hear this siren. That was time to go to the shelter. And then we used to wait for the all clear, which is another siren but a different sound.
What did your parents usually do every day?
Well, my father was in the army.
Oh dear.
Father was in the army, but my mother worked as a cleaner. She had a cleaning job in a bus garage. And my brother